Casper Ruud has become one of the most dynamic players on the ATP Tour, owing much of his success to his power, precision, and relentless mobility. A significant factor behind these improvements is his commitment to rotational training. This type of training is not just about improving strength. It enhances how efficiently the body generates power through coordinated movement patterns. Ruud's core, arms, and lower body all work in sync, and this harmony reflects in his explosive forehand, precise backhand, and powerful serve. His enhanced physical capabilities allow him to excel in areas where other players struggle, producing speed and spin without sacrificing control and tracking down difficult balls with elite mobility. One of Ruud's defining weapons is his forehand, which delivers both power and spin in equal measure. He can launch this shot either from a stationary platform or on the run. At times, the forehand is heavy with topspin, burying his opponents deep in the court. Yet, once he maneuvers his opponent into a vulnerable position, he is equally capable of flattening out the shot to end the point abruptly. This variety makes his forehand unpredictable and lethal. However, such proficiency is not only the result of hand-eye coordination. It is built upon a foundation of core strength and efficient rotation. Rotational power allows Ruud to transfer force from his legs, through his torso, and into his racket. The combination of hip strength and thoracic mobility, movement through the upper spine, makes his forehand more than just powerful. It's a precision tool. His ability to change direction mid-shot, alter angles, or hit aggressively while on the run stems from the way his body rotates smoothly through each stroke. This ability isn't just natural talent, but a product of disciplined training. His core plays a pivotal role in making his movements efficient. By controlling the rotation through his trunk and hips, he avoids overloading his shoulder or lower back. When executed properly, every part of the kinetic chain contributes to the shot, with Ruud's arms acting as the terminal segment that delivers the power generated by the rest of his body. This also reduces injury risks, ensuring longevity on the tour and allowing him to stay at peak performance. While Ruud's forehand is often in the spotlight, his backhand has developed into a genuine weapon. His down-the-line backhand is especially precise and effective, often catching opponents off guard. It isn't just about arm strength. His backhand success comes from the same principles: core strength, rotational stability, and seamless force transfer. The backhand demands a balance of strength and stability, particularly because the body rotates in the opposite direction from the forehand. This is where Ruud's training becomes essential. A stable core allows him to maintain control over his trunk's position as he rotates through the stroke. This stability ensures that his hips, torso, and arms stay aligned, providing precision while generating power. His rotational control allows him to keep the backhand low and compact, reducing unnecessary motion and ensuring a consistent shot trajectory. Ruud's choice to favor a forehand slice over the backhand side reflects his comfort with controlling rotation. Although his backhand slice can sometimes miss its mark, coming in too fast and sailing out, he knows how to manage angles and speed. When the rotation of the core isn't perfectly managed, shots like the backhand slice can become inconsistent, emphasizing the importance of continuing to refine stability through rotational training. Ruud's superior mobility on the court is another reason for his success. His ability to chase down shots and extend points is among the best on the tour. Many players struggle to maintain balance when pushed into uncomfortable positions. But Ruud's rotational training strengthens his core muscles in ways that enhance his balance and coordination. These abilities are especially evident when he returns difficult shots from his opponents. He can retrieve balls that would end the rally against most players, positioning himself just right to send the ball back with interest. His agility and movement allow him to not only reach tough shots, but to remain in control while doing so. When tracking down balls at the baseline or rushing the net, Ruud's body must handle rapid, multi-directional movements. His rotational training ensures that his core muscles provide stability during quick pivots and sudden changes of direction. This level of control is critical in situations where balance is easily compromised. Even if an opponent forces him into a wide or off-balance position, Ruud's core strength allows him to respond with an effective shot rather than merely resetting the rally. A strong core and rotational power aren't only essential for ground strokes, they are equally critical for serving. Ruud has developed into a powerful and precise server, using his rotational capabilities to generate speed while maintaining control. A good serve isn't just about arm strength, it's about creating a fluid chain of motion from the legs through the core and finally into the arm. Proper hip rotation and trunk control allow Ruud to store and release energy effectively during his service motion. Without adequate core stability, the force generated through the legs and torso would dissipate, reducing the power of his serve. Additionally, rotational exercises have helped him maintain healthy shoulder mechanics by distributing the workload across his body. The serve is a high-risk movement for many players, with the shoulder and lower back being particularly vulnerable to injury. However, Ruud's emphasis on core training ensures that these vulnerable areas are protected. By utilizing his hips and core for power generation, he minimizes the strain on his shoulder and lumbar spine. This not only improves the effectiveness of his serve, but also keeps him in peak condition throughout the season. While Ruud is most dangerous from the baseline, his touch at the net has steadily improved. Although it may not yet be a primary weapon, his net play is becoming more refined. Rotational stability plays a role here as well, ensuring that he stays balanced and composed during volleys. He has developed into a formidable force on the tennis court, known especially for his relentless movement and efficiency, with an edge that stands out on clay. His remarkable agility, speed, and footwork allow him to dictate play, making opponents work tirelessly to stay in rallies. Ruud's game centers around his ability to pull opponents around the court, waiting for the perfect opportunity to unleash a winner. The secret to this fluid and powerful movement lies in the intense footwork drills he practices, incorporating agility, speed, and plyometric principles. These drills not only enhance his explosiveness and reaction time, but also refine his ability to control his body under pressure, making him one of the most mobile athletes on the ATP Tour. Agility is a defining characteristic of elite tennis players, and Ruud exemplifies how crucial it is for success. His playing style revolves around sharp changes in direction, especially on slower surfaces like clay, where footwork becomes even more critical. Tennis requires athletes to move fluidly in multiple directions, backward, forward, laterally, and at angles, while maintaining balance. Ruud's agility drills prepare him to make these rapid shifts seamlessly, giving him a significant edge over opponents. This agility allows Ruud to move with purpose, rather than waste energy. He can smoothly track down deep balls in the corners or sprint forward for a drop shot, staying composed as he transitions from defense to offense. A hallmark of his game is the way he recovers back to a neutral position after hitting a shot. This recovery step is where agility matters most. It ensures that Ruud is always in the right position to cover his opponent's next shot, regardless of whether he is forced wide or deep into the court. Agility training also helps Ruud maintain precision during high-intensity exchanges. Tennis is as much about reacting quickly as it is about anticipating the opponent's moves. And Ruud's mastery of efficient movement ensures that he remains balanced and prepared, even during rapid rallies. His quick, calculated footwork reduces the risk of hitting off-balance shots, giving him more opportunities to dictate points rather than scramble. One of the standout aspects of Ruud's movement is his explosive first step. This explosive power is vital for sprinting to wide shots, reaching drop shots, or positioning himself to strike winners. Tennis players, especially those competing at the highest level, need this burst of speed to create separation and stay ahead of the opponent's pace. Ruud's focus on explosive movement is evident in how quickly he reacts to serve returns and his ability to sprint across the baseline to hit angled ground strokes. The explosiveness in his game comes from years of training his muscles to generate force rapidly. Every sprint, lunge, and change of direction on the court depends on how efficiently his muscles fire. Plyometric drills play a key role in building this capacity, allowing him to accelerate swiftly when needed and decelerate effectively when setting up for a shot. Whether it's launching off to chase a ball or coming to a controlled stop to execute a forehand, this explosiveness enables Ruud to cover the court with incredible speed and precision. Plyometric training also improves Ruud's vertical and lateral explosiveness, enhancing his ability to handle awkward or unexpected bounces. On clay courts, where the ball slows down and kicks higher, this kind of explosiveness is essential. It allows him to move aggressively into position and strike with power, rather than being pushed back by his opponent's heavy topspin. His explosive movements also give him the ability to generate force even from challenging positions, such as while sliding into a backhand or lunging for a wide forehand. Footwork isn't just about speed, it's also about control. Ruud's ability to maintain balance throughout long points, even when his opponents try to break down his rhythm, is a testament to his footwork training. Tennis matches demand precise timing and body control, especially during high-pressure situations. Without proper balance, even the best intentions to hit a winner can turn into an error. Ruud's drills emphasize not just rapid movement, but also controlled deceleration. In tennis, players frequently accelerate into a shot and then must decelerate smoothly to stay in position for the next rally. This stop-start nature of movement, particularly on clay where sliding into shots is common, requires immense coordination between the lower body and core. His ability to stop abruptly, plant his feet, and strike with precision ensures that he doesn't waste energy on unnecessary steps. Known for his incredible movement, especially on clay courts, Ruud relies heavily on his legs for power, speed, and stability. Tennis is a game where explosive bursts of energy, quick direction changes, and sustained endurance come together in demanding rallies. For Ruud, his lower body training has been instrumental not only in enhancing his performance, but also in protecting him from injuries. After missing the 2022 Australian Open due to an ankle injury, he doubled down on strengthening his legs and improving stability, allowing him to return stronger and more explosive than ever. Tennis players, like Ruud, depend on leg strength to power every movement on the court, from fast sprints to sharp lateral slides. Tennis isn't about reaching top-end speed like in sprinting. Instead, players constantly engage in short, high-intensity accelerations and decelerations. Every explosive movement, from lunging for a wide forehand to chasing a drop shot, requires powerful legs to initiate and control. Strengthening the lower body gives Ruud the ability to generate maximum force in these brief moments, improving his reaction time and court coverage. Leg strength translates directly into his ability to dominate opponents through powerful shots and rapid movement. Ruud's power begins from the ground up, using his legs to generate force that travels through his body and transfers into his racket. Without strong legs, it would be difficult for him to generate the same explosiveness that defines his game. His legs act as the foundation for every serve, forehand, or backhand, providing stability and power whether he's striking from a stationary position or while on the move. The physical demands of tennis make injuries a constant risk, especially in the lower body. Ruud's ankle injury in 2022 highlighted the need to maintain joint stability and mobility, particularly in the knees and ankles. Lower body training that emphasizes stability ensures his joints can handle the rapid decelerations and direction changes required by the sport. Strong, stable knees allow him to push off powerfully and land securely, even after long rallies or aggressive sprints. On the court, knee and ankle stability are essential for reducing the risk of common tennis injuries such as sprains, strains, and tendinitis. With enhanced control and balance, Ruud minimizes the chances of missteps that could lead to re-injury or fatigue-induced errors. Stability-focused training has enabled him to regain confidence after his ankle setback, allowing him to slide into his shots on clay courts without hesitation and maintain precision in moments when balance is critical. Tennis demands a constant cycle of acceleration, deceleration, and rapid direction changes. One of the sport's most iconic sequences is when a player stops on a dime, shifts direction, and sprints to the ball to hit a winning shot. These movements require tremendous lower body strength, as the legs must absorb the force during deceleration and then generate power for immediate acceleration. Ruud's ability to decelerate efficiently gives him control when returning powerful serves or retrieving deep shots, helping him maintain balance and precision during play. When he accelerates out of a stop, his leg strength allows him to explode forward or laterally without losing time, giving him an edge in fast-paced exchanges. Players who lack this capacity often struggle to recover position in rallies, but Ruud's explosiveness ensures he can keep up with the quickest rallies on tour. This stop-and-go nature of tennis places enormous strain on the legs, particularly during long matches. Ruud's leg training ensures he can sustain his performance over time without sacrificing speed or control. His ability to maintain a high level of movement, even during grueling matches on clay, speaks to the importance of conditioning his legs for both power and endurance.